Well, hi, MCA. My name is Jeremy Hostetler. I am the pastor of student ministries at MCA. So I want to share a quick devotion with you guys, and I hope this is encouraging to you as we go through this big week, this resurrection week. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be reading out of Luke chapter 19, and I'm going to read a little bit of chapter 20. So let's read this together. It says, "And he entered the temple, and he began to drive out those who sold, saying to them, 'It is written, my house shall be a house of prayer, but you have made it a den of robbers.'" So Jesus actually continues to teach in the temple, and the religious leaders are getting more and more upset. And then one day, they actually ask Jesus, by what authority does he teach these things? And here is how Jesus actually responds, and I'm in chapter 20 now. He says, "I also will ask you a question. Now tell me, was the baptism of John from heaven or from man?" And they discussed it with one another, saying, "If we say from heaven, he will say, 'Why did you not believe him?' But if you say from man, all the people will stone us to death, for they are convinced that John was a prophet." So they answered that they did not know where it came from. And Jesus said to them, "Neither will I tell you by what authority I do these things." So as I think about Jesus clearing out the temples, I think about how this was a way for Jesus to make this right. The temple was unclean by them selling things. They had made it a house of thieves, how Jesus puts it. And then I want to fast forward to the religious leaders that were questioning Jesus about what authority he had to teach these things. And they were so cynical with how they treated Jesus. They asked him this question to try and trap him, and then Jesus answers them with a question. And then they kind of get together and they're like, okay, let's figure out how to say this so that Jesus doesn't have a way to answer back. So we'll just say we don't know. There was so much cynicism that was in their hearts. And it was negatively impacting their relationship with God. And to me, it's like they need to get rid of this cynicism to live in a better relationship with God. Which begs the question, what do I need to get rid of in my temple? Like, my body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. What do I need to get rid of so that I can live in better relationship with God? And I'll pose that same question to you. What do you need to get rid of this week? What do you need to clean out so that you are in better relationship with Christ? Well, we look forward to Resurrection Sunday. God has called us out of the shadows and into the light.